going to test it. Okay. We wanted to frame in. He's here. Do you want to do that in the back or the front? Either way. Right here. Testing. Oh, that sounds good.
Right at 11. Something wonderful. Good morning. Something wonderful is happening to me. It's okay. Right, hey, right now. That means they're awake, they're alive. Something wonderful. Whenever you're ready. Something wonderful is happening to me. Right here, right now.
Good morning, everyone. First thing, we request that you silence your phones if you haven't done it already. May this service bless each of you on your spiritual path. Those of you that are here in person, those of you that are joining us on Zoom or YouTube, and all of those who are with us in spirit. My name is Celeste Kroll, and I'll be guiding us through this sacred service this morning. We have a special guest speaker. His name is Terence Young, and he is going to be giving us some very, very good music and gifts of his speech. I want to know, are there any first-time visitors here today? Yes, all right. Thank you so much for coming. And our prayer chaplain is going to give you a welcome packet. And you happen to come on a good day because we have a potluck today that you're welcome to stay for, a potluck meal. Online visitors, can you raise your hand again so she can see you? There he is. Thank you so much. Online visitors may see our website at unitygainesville.org. So today we're not going to have things up there, so just so you're going to have to listen to me. Just letting you know. All right, so what we're going to do is say our vision, mission, and core values, and they won't be on the screen, but they're listed here. So the first one is vision. So together, centered in divine love and wisdom, we joyfully create a world united in positive spirituality. The next one is mission. Together, through prayer, meditation, spiritual education, and service, We put God's love into action. And then the last one is core values, but we're going to add the word we are in front of each one. So, core values. The first one, we are spirit-led. We are love. We are generosity. We are gratitude. We are inclusivity. Thank you. So we've been doing the chakras this year, and we are on the third chakra, and the color is indigo. It's called the Third Eye Chakra. The series container is intuition. So the anchoring thought, because it won't be listed up there, I'm just going to read it to you. The anchoring thought is, intuition is the discriminant faculty that enables you to decide which of two lines of reasoning is right. Perfect intuition makes you master of all. I'm not going to say this right, but that was written by Paramahansa Yogananda. Not bad. Okay. Thank you. All right. I'll tell you a little bit more about the third eye. The third eye governs wisdom, intuition, clarity, and perception. Blockers manifest as self-doubt, poor memory, and headaches. You can see why that is a very important, the third eye. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is light the candles. We have the unity candle, and that's going to represent the oneness of our church family. Let's hope that everything goes good. We'll see. You never know. Okay, it's good. All right, and then the next one is the one for the third eye chakra, the indigo color. See, okay, there we go. All right, so that's good too. Yes. Success. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is community highlights. If I have this on. Okay. So today's a special day of the month. I think you can guess what it is. We're going to have our potluck directly after service. And even if you didn't bring anything, I think there'll be plenty of food there for you. There also, I believe, is a Healing Hands Energy Healing Circle today. Is that correct? Yes. From 1:30 to 3:30. Everyone is welcome to attend. No appointment necessary. Anything else you wanted to say?
First off, I want to welcome all of the healers that have come from all around Gainesville. Could you raise your hands, please, so we can see you? I just want everyone to take a look at how many are here in our audience. And secondly, if you would like to participate in the circle as a healer, please just see me after services. And we have a wonderful, wonderful program that is, it's just going to be transformational. So please, everyone, you're welcome to stay and join us. So thank you so much.
That's exciting. Thank you very much for sharing that. All right, so this is a big day. A lot of stuff going on today. Also, I'm going to let Shirley say real quick what's going on.
Okay, as you know, we once had a store in this church. It was very successful, and everyone enjoyed it. So we're going to do that again in the prayer room. Can't hear me?
Now we can hear you.
Okay. Okay. The books that are for sale today are just the ones on the center, and it's going to go for $5 a bag, grocery bag. So, in the prayer room, just the center room, just the center bookcase. The others are going to be moved to another area till written permission is given because they were donated. But any donations that you have that you want to bring to, it's going to be called the Treasure House, that you want to bring for the new store, be so appreciated. And we're not going to really start doing that until probably the 1st of November, so we can get everything cleared out and get everybody okay with this. Pretty things. Pretty things. Really lovely things that you don't want anymore, or maybe you see in an estate sale or garage sale, or a friend gives you, like clothes, jewelry, purses, trinkets, anything that you can think of that's beautiful. Many things are beautiful, so don't be afraid to bring it, and we'll be happy to sell it. Okay.
I have to say, years ago, we had one, and it became the nursery, or where the kids are now. You wouldn't believe what a great store that was. We absolutely loved it. And made a lot of money for the church at the same time, I just have to say. Thank you so much, Shirley. All right. And then I have to remind you about the Save the Deck program. And our goal is 10,000. Now, the last I saw it was 6,000. That was last week. Now, what is it? Now we're at 6,500, so we're moving on up. Okay, so we kindly request that this is in addition to your church tithes, that you give this donation. But if you've seen the deck, you can see we really need to get this replaced as soon as we can. And there's special envelopes in the pews also for the deck. And the next thing I'm going to do is read one of my special things, which is the daily word. And this word, I will admit, it was yesterday's daily word, actually, but it meant so much to me, I had to share it. So the daily word is hope. The affirmation is, hope lifts me up when the world weighs me down. And the scripture, may the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing, so that you may abound in hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. That's from Romans chapter 5, verse 13. So poet Emily Dickinson described hope as the thing with feathers that perches in the soul. These words fill me with hope when life feels heavy and my mood is low. Hope is so much more than wishful thinking. It is a light in darkness, a whisper in silence, a shelter from life's storms. Even if I struggle to muster the faith that a troubling time will end, I can find hope there will be a brighter tomorrow. Keeping a positive expectation for a brighter future buoys me in the present. Hope helps me remain present in the world as it is while working toward the world I wish to help create. My mood is lighter and my future feels brighter. I feel the presence of divine guidance as I move in the direction of a better day. I just love the daily word. And our opening prayer is going to be given by Terence.
Thank you, thank you. Let's center ourselves. Thank you for this opportunity to come together, to share our vibration of love, of peace, of joy with each other. An opportunity to be with each other and learn from each other as well. May the words that are spoken today touch someone's hearts. May the songs that are sung today touch someone's hearts. That is what we're here to do, to change lives right here, right now. And we are grateful for that opportunity. In the name and in the nature of all that is, and so it is. Amen. It's less, a little bit less. I think I'm a little hot. Am I sounding a little loud to you guys? I think so. A little bit. Okay. Okay, so I've got a song I'm going to do before I break into my talk. And you have a part. Now, when I do this song, I want you to know, though, that this song is called Keep Calm and Trust God. But I always say when I sing this song that when I say keep calm and trust God, I'm not talking about something out there or up there. I'm talking about the presence that lives within you, right? We're going to be talking about intuition today and trusting the I am that lives within you. So when I say keep calm and trust God, I mean keep calm and trust the presence that is within you, right? Let me say it in the song. So, and your part is this. Keep calm and trust God. They're not going to have lyrics up there. Keep calm. That means you got to really listen. And they can hear that. And trust God. It's all working in our favor, even though it may seem hard. Keep calm and trust God. You got it. Now it's going to be a little bit faster than that, okay? You can put your hands together if you want to. There you go. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. It's time for me to see. But when I face my fears, I recognize the powers inside of me. When I pull back the layers of doubt, the fear I can discard, that's when I realize that I should just keep calm and trust God. Keep calm and trust God. There you go. Keep calm and trust God. It's all working. It's all working in our favor, even though it may seem hard. Keep calm and trust God. Good. I've had so many times in life where I thought I couldn't make it. Depression reared its ugly head and thought I couldn't shake it. But when I looked inside myself, I found a strength to respond. That's when I realized that I should just keep calm and trust God. Come on, keep calm. I'm going to keep you on your toes and trust God. Come on. Keep calm and trust God. It's all working. It's all working in our favor, even though it may seem hard. Keep calm and trust God. So many times I allowed the anger to just build up in my head, from running away to hiding it, to just leaving things unsaid. But when I stood up for myself, I found the strength to be calm. That's when I realized that I should just trust God. Trust God. Come on. Here we go. Keep calm and trust God. Yeah. Keep calm and trust God. It's all working in our favor, even though it may seem hard. Keep calm and trust God. We're going to go to the bridge like this. It's all working for our unfolding good. It's all working. It's all working for our unfolding good. Do you believe that? It's all working, yeah, for our unfolding good. Do you believe that today? Do you believe it? Do you believe it? It's all working for our unfolding good. Come on. Yes, it is. 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 Are you ready? This is your chance. Keep calm and trust. Yeah. Keep calm and trust God. It's all working in our favor, even though it may seem hard. Keep calm and trust God. You ready? Here we go. Keep calm and trust God. Keep calm and trust God. It's all working. It's all working in our favor, even though it may seem hard. Keep calm and trust. Yes! Yes! That's what I'm talking about. It took you a little time to warm up to it, but then you got it. You got it. You got it. I love it. I love it. I love it. We've got right into my message today. Let's breathe that energy in. Oh, we're good? Okay. I wasn't sure if you were talking about. I just got something. Something got way louder.
Yeah, they can't really hear that well on the Zoom.
Okay. Okay. Breathe that energy in. So this young student, graduating from high school, he's getting ready to go to college, okay? And he wants to know what college is he going to go to. He's applied to a bunch of different colleges. He's not sure which one. So he goes to a psychic, and he asks the psychic, what college am I going to attend? I want to know who's going to accept me. And the psychic says, well, you know, it's kind of hard. I'm not really sure. But the psychic says, I do know this. You're going to spend an insane amount of money. And the student, he goes, well, how do you know that? And the psychic says, it's mostly intuition. Oh, come on. Y'all with me? Intuition. Oh, I didn't come up with that. If I had a drummer, it would, it'd be so good. So good. We got to use our intuition, but we also have to balance it with rational thought and logic. I love that. Our intuition is connecting with that I am inside of us, but it's not magic. It's what's us. It comes from our experiences. It comes from what is coming from inside of us. So I want to share with you today how we can tap into that, right? Intuition is this: the ability to understand, know something immediately without conscious reasoning or analysis. I love that. We can trust that, right? But at the same time, let's balance it. Because sometimes you can use your intuition and be wrong. Come on now. I'm going to tell you the truth, right? Right? So you have to balance that with rational thinking. Balance it with logic as well. And when you put those two together, then you can use your intuition to take your life to another level. And that's what I want to talk about today. That third eye chakra, that intuition in the center of the forehead right there. When you are in tune with that, it gives you clear vision. I love this. Intuition, strong sense of self-awareness, as you said earlier, increased creativity, imagination. I love that. And inspiration. And I love that because those things tie right into 3 of our spiritual powers. That clear vision ties into having order. One of our spiritual powers, putting order. You got to have a clear vision. If you want order in your life, you've got to be clear about what you want. The imagination, well, that is one of our spiritual powers. Have an imagination to create the life that you want. And lastly, inspiration is zeal, being inspired to do something. They all line up with 3 of our spiritual powers. So I love talking about the intuition and using that third eye chakra. So, how do you do it? The first thing is this: you got to have a clear vision if you want to tap into that third eye chakra and take your life to another level. I love this quote. It is unbelievable how powerful you can be when you have a clear vision. Do you believe that? When you know what you want, right? When you're clear about what you want, you can be powerful. When you put order to your life, you can be powerful, right? But you've got to have a clear vision. You got to know what you want before you can get what you want. Would you agree with that? Right? If you don't know what you want, how you going to get it? I don't hear you. If you don't know what you want, how you going to get it? You're not. Thank you. Okay. I just wanted to make sure you guys were with me. I'm not up there, but I'm not by myself here. You guys are with me. Okay. Okay. You got to know what you want. You got to have a clear vision, right? Order. our spiritual power that lines right up with it. My life is in balance and in order, all is well. The ability to organize, balance, sequence, adjust. You've got to have order. You've got to have a clear vision. I love telling this story. I talk about basketball a lot. I'm a big basketball fan. Any basketball fans? Anybody? Okay. Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters ever. Anybody know who he is? No, not one of, the greatest shooter ever. Let me correct myself, right? You know what I'm talking about. All right. I'm talking to you now. Best shooter ever, right? I'm gonna tell you something. I can beat Steph Curry in a three-point shootout. I can do it. I can do it. Provided we have a couple of stipulations. We're going to blindfold Steph. And then when he walks in the gym, we're going to move the baskets around so he don't know where they are. But I can see him. And I can shoot now. I can do it. Now, there's a little problem with that, right? Steph doesn't have a clear, come on, somebody. Steph doesn't have a clear, yeah, he can't see, so that's not right. That's not fair. But how can he hit the shot when he don't know where the goal is? How can you hit a goal in your life when you don't know what it is? How can you? You've got to have a clear vision about what you want in your life. And when you put your life in order, then you can have that clear vision, right? People talking about managing your time and all this. You can't really manage your time. You know what you manage? Yourself. When you manage yourself, then you manage your time, right? It's self-management. And see, we know this, right? When you put your life in order, we know that it takes work to do it. And sometimes we don't want to do that work. Yeah. Hey, I'm preaching to the choir. I'm talking about me too. All right, talking about me too. Sometimes we don't want to do that work. Sometimes we want to not have our lives. We know that we should eat better, but we still want to just one more pizza, one more. We know we should go exercise, but not today. Make the snooze. Not tomorrow. I'm gonna do it, and that's a whole talk within itself about tomorrow. I'm not even gonna go there because y'all know me, right? We know, but if we want to take our lives to the next level, then we have to put order in our lives. We got to have a clear vision of what we want. So I'm going to give you some ways on how you can do that. Cultivate a clear vision of your life, right? Identify your core values. What are you passionate about? What do you want? You got to know what you want, right? What are you passionate about? Find the thing that you're passionate about and then go after that. Go after what you're passionate about. Anybody know some of their passions? There you go. Are you pursuing them? That doesn't mean that you're making a whole bunch of money. Are you doing them every day, right? You go after them. Those are the things that bring joy to your life, when you do the things you're passionate about. So getting a clear vision of what you want is finding out what you want to do and what you're passionate about in the first place, right? I love this. Try new things. Take a class, a new skill. This will help you get a clear vision of what you want. I was getting ready for this talk, and I signed up about a week ago for a salsa class. Oh, so I want to do it. I'm not that good yet. Right? But in 4 weeks, I'll be ready. Any salsa dancers out here? See, I want to learn so bad. I'm getting there. But it opens up. It opens up things you're passionate about. I'm excited about it. I've been telling myself I want to do it forever. I'm doing it, right? And this is just level 1. And there's level 2 and level 3. You can teach me some steps after service. All right. So do things that are new to you. That's one of the things you can do. Right. Define your vision and write it down. I love this. Define your vision and write it down. I really do mean write it down. Write it down. Right. So you can look at it every day. So you can look at it. Right. Create that clear vision of what you want, and then look at it every day. Right. And then you take action towards it. I love saying this, make a vision board. Make a vision board of what you want in your life. Anybody else make a vision board? Yeah, I love that. Back when I was married, 2017, 18, me and my wife made a vision board. We said we wanted a house on the water, and then we put things that we wanted separately as well. And one of the things I put was a red Jeep Wrangler. You know, that we bought that house, we built that house on the water, got married at that house on the water, and you're right, that Jeep Wrangler is sitting outside. Now, I want to be clear with you. I'm not saying it was magic. After we did that vision board, what did we do after that? We went to work. Yes. I don't want you to think I'm standing up here saying it's all woo-woo. No, you got to make the plan and then go to work, right? Don't make that mistake. Have the vision, put the action in order, and then go to work. Let me use it. Go to work. Go to work. Come on, somebody. Help me out. Go to work. That's right. Thank you. Treat and move your feet. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. You got to do that. So make that vision and then go to work, right? And then maintain that vision as you go forward. As you do that, have people around you that support you, right? Support your vision, and then build you up, and you keep moving forward, keep taking action. Have that clear vision about what you want. When you align yourself with that intuition within you and have a clear vision, put your life in order, that's how you take your life to the next level. That's how you do it. Second thing you got to do is you got to use your imagination. I love this. I love this. I love this quote. To bring anything into your life, imagine is already there. To bring anything into your life, imagine it's already there. You've got to live as if it's there right now. That's the power of using your imagination. It was funny. I was watching Will Smith speak, and I saw Reverend Ryan, talk about Will Smith a time before. I was like, that's so funny because I watch Will Smith too. Will Smith was speaking on a podcast, and he was saying that well, do you guys know who Will Smith is? If you don't know who he is from him rapping, he's the guy who slapped Chris Rock in the Grammys. Y'all know that. Okay, so everybody knows that. Okay, so you know him somehow. So he was talking on this podcast, and he was saying, you cannot bring something into your life until you can see it in your mind first. Do you believe that? Yes, but it's got to be there first. It's got to be there first. You've got to see it in your mind, then you can bring it into your reality. And I think that is so powerful. I think we live in a day and age right now where we talk about Dr. Martin Luther King, and he had a dream. He had his imagination, right? Right? Have we brought it all the way to fruition? No, I'd say no. But we've come a long way, haven't we? Right? And from where he was and what he was imagining to where we are now, his dream is coming true. It's happening. It's happening, right? But he had to use his imagination. He saw a world that did not exist for him. Do you understand what I'm saying? He saw it, though. And as we continue to grow, we're bringing that world, we're bringing that dream to life right now. So in order to create, you've got to use your imagination. But you can use your imagination in two ways. Positive. I was going to wait for y'all to say it. Positive or negative. That's right. That's right. You can use your imagination to say you want to do something positive or dream something positive, or in a negative way. Here's what I mean. You can say positively, I want to accomplish this thing, so I'm going to go out and do such and such. I'm going to go out and sing, whatever it is. I'm going to take lessons positively, and then you reap the benefits of having those experiences of meeting new people and learning new things and getting better. Positively, your imagination took you there. You can also sit at home and say, I'm never going to be good enough. Using your imagination, say, I'll never be able to sing. So I'm not going to sign up for that class. I'm not going to take voice lessons. I'm not going to do that. And then you'll never have those experiences of learning and getting better and meeting new people and having opportunities. You see, you can use your imagination either way. But which way do you want to use it? For positive, right? So how do we do that? How do we use our imagination to take us and to go positively into our lives? I'll share this with you. Here's some ways you can do it. Read books, consume art, just new art, whatever it is, right? This helps you with your imagination. I recently saw a movie That's an old movie. It's called The Butterfly Effect. Anyone ever seen that? Is that not a fascinating movie? It's so fascinating. It's got Ashton Kutcher, and it's about 10, 15 years old, something like that. But it's about going back in time. This person has the ability to go back in time and change things. But the key is, as someone who's seen it before, is when you change one thing, you change everything else. So he goes back in time to fix this. But when he fixes this, what happens? It messes this up over here. It affects that person. Then he says, no, let me go back in time again and fix this. But then he fixes that, and it does something else. It sparked me in my imagination to write a song about it, which I am writing, right? It got me to thinking so deeply about going into the past, and do you ever want to change anything? It's like, no. Because if you change something, you change everything. Right? And other people's lives too. It's fascinating. So consume art, do things that spark your imagination, right? I love watching different artists, singing artists. I was listening to John Mayer. Anybody know John Mayer? Great guitarist. Yeah, he's really good. And saw him talk about creating songs. I write songs all the time. And he said when he's creating, I don't know if you know this, any musicians in here? Okay, we got some. Oh, good. So you know when you create a song, you're doing it. You just make up words that aren't even words, right? And then the words come later. Yeah. I saw John Mayer say, so what I mean by that, if you guys don't know what I'm saying, you just play the guitar and you go, da, 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 yeah, da, ba, we're going to go to the, yeah, da, 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 da. And then later on, you put all the words together. That's you use your imagination, just make it up. And I saw John Mayer talking about that. He said, just get the guitar and start speaking. Start saying something. Then it'll come together right after you do it. But you got to use your imagination and just go. Right? We need to use our imagination to take us to the next level. Right? Another way you can do it: explore new places. Just travel. Any travelers around here? Yeah, we got a lot of them. Yeah, my son, I tell him he's about to be 30 years old in October, and I went to see them yesterday, him and my daughter, and he goes, oh, I just got back from Bali. But he didn't tell me he was going to Bali, which I had a problem with that. He's 30, they do these things. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. So it was just wild. I'm like, okay, but he was showing me the videos and the experiences that he had. It was so awesome, and I'm so happy for him. I want to go to Bali. I told him, I was like, I want to go too. But he's getting to experience new customs, new places. And when you do that, when you spend time around people that don't look like you, don't talk like you, don't have the same beliefs as you grow. Expand your imagination, right? So travel. Go somewhere different than you've been before. Another thing you can do to expand your imagination, right? Anybody watch TEDx videos? Oh, TEDx. They're videos you can watch on anything, pretty much. Technology, education, design? What is it? Technology, education, and something else. We'll get it later. But TEDx, if you look it up, you'll find it. YouTube. But you can learn about anything, and it sparks there's some amazing speakers on there doing topics of amazing things. I'm sharing this with you because I'm saying go there and just search it to spark your imagination for what could be. And it'll get you pumped up and just excited about living life. I want you to use that imagination when you align yourself, your intuition, right? And use your imagination. You can take your life to the next level. Lastly, thing you got to do here, be inspired. Use your inspiration. That ties into our spiritual power of zeal, right? Be inspired. Charles Fillmore said this: I fairly sizzle with zeal and enthusiasm as I spring forth with a mighty faith to do the things that ought to be done by me. He said that when he was 94. If that can't get you inspired, I don't know what can. I don't know what can. When he was not, he said, I spring forth. Huh? Do you spring forth when you get up in the morning? I know. Hey, sometimes I don't spring forth either. Don't get me wrong. I'm preaching to the choir. But most days I spring forth, right? Who springs forth in the morning? Come on. There we go. We got some spring forthers in here. Yeah. I spring forth. I love that. I happened to be at a funeral with my mom just the other day, and we were at a funeral, and it was for one of her friends, so a lot of her other friends were there. My mom's 77, so most of her friends are in that age group. A friend of hers comes up. She's 80 years old, and as they're talking, they just get to talking about other stuff, and the friend says, yeah, I still cut my grass. 80-year-old woman. I thought that was amazing. That's incredible. She said, I can't find anybody else to do it, so I do it myself. I'm inspired by that. Because I had to cut my mom's grass about a month or so ago. I was like, Mom, you're going to need to call that guy, that 18-year-old again, because it's hot out here. It was like in the middle of summer. I'm just saying, you know. Get inspired by things, right? I was at a leadership training class maybe 10 years ago now, and we had a part of it was a debate where you had to sit down and wait for your turn to debate against somebody else. So it's loud and people are talking, and you're sitting down waiting for them to call your name. And when they called my name, it was like, Terence, your turn. I jumped up out of my seat. I literally sprang forth. And the instructor stopped the class, and he was like, see, that's what I'm talking about. You got to be excited about, going and debating your point. And I bring that up to just say, I was excited. I sprang forth. I was inspired to give that debate. Are you inspired today? Are you? You can't, here's the thing about inspiration. You can't wait for it to come to you. Let me be clear about this. You can't sit at home and say, I don't feel inspired today. I don't feel motivated today. Because guess what? It's not coming. It's not coming. You've got to spring forth. You've got to go inside of you and get inspired to move forward. You've got to move towards the inspiration, and then you will feel it. I have a friend of mine who paints, and we were just talking probably a month ago. She goes, yeah, I used to love to paint, but now I don't have the time, and she said these words to me, I just don't feel inspired. And I had to say something. I said, well, I said gently, why don't you try this? Nice. I said, how about you just take the paintbrushes out, get the canvas out, and start painting. Just take them out and start painting. And if you do, you'll feel inspired to paint, right? What is it that inspires you today? Are you moving towards it? When I write, I tell myself this all the time. I got all these things going on. I'm getting ready to go here, getting ready to travel here, but I still write original music. And sometimes I hear that voice in my head saying, I don't have time to write today. I don't feel inspired to write today. And then I have to go to that voice inside of me again and say, go write. Get the notebook out, get your pen out, put it on the paper, and start writing. And then when I do that, it happens. Some idea comes. Does a whole song come to me? No. But something happens when I take the pen out and put it on the paper. What I'm telling you is you got to get inspired by doing something first. If you want to feel inspiration, start moving towards the thing that you want. And then the inspiration will come to you when you come to it, right? Move towards the inspiration. A couple of ways you can do that. Go out and do something that you haven't done before. I love asking this question. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Ooh. When was the last time you did something for the first time? If it's been too long, go do something for the first time. I talked earlier about the salsa class, right? Whatever it is for you, whatever sparks your interest. You want to get inspired? Do something for the first time. I go to there's a sidewalk in Tampa called Bayshore. I don't know if anybody knows about Bayshore Boulevard. Beautiful, right? And sometimes, and I don't live close to there, but I just go there sometimes to do something different. Just walk right on the water, walk, jog on the water. It's beautiful. And ideas, solutions come to me when I go do that. Right? I get inspired when I just look across, the water. Do something for the first time. I love this, consume different art, right? Go to an art gallery, do something like that. I was in the library just recently, and there was art literally in the library about the Greek gods and all of their, and the history behind that. Literally just in the library, it's this little small gallery inside there. And I sat there and I just read them, and it inspired me. Just doing something different. If you want to be inspired, do something different. If you want to be inspired, here's something. Connect with other people. I love that. Connect with other people. It's easier to say it than to do it. Sometimes you want to stay away. Stay safe, right? I'd go to a drum circle in Tampa, or actually in Dunedin, every Thursday night. Anybody ever been to a drum circle? Yeah, they're lovely. They're wonderful, right? Go somewhere and connect. Every time we go, new people come. And we all gather together, and we drum together, and we dance together. It's beautiful. I have a picture on my phone just the other night. We had a moon set. You ever seen a moon set? You know what that is? When the moon is sitting right off the horizon, it's beautiful. After service, if you come, I'll show it to you. It's on my phone. It was the most beautiful. I had never seen it before. But just being out there on the beach drumming is outstanding. And I get inspired when I do those things. So do something different to inspire you. If you want to connect with the third eye chakra, that intuition that is inside of you, and take your life to the next level, then do some of the things we're talking about today, right? Use or create that clear vision for what you want. Bring order to your life so you can know where you want to go. Imagination, use your imagination to spark you and move you forward and bring that thing into your life and be inspired. Use that zeal. Be inspired to take yourself to the next level. If you do that, it's not only going to change your life, it's going to change the people around you, and ultimately, it can change the world. My name is T.Y. Thank you for allowing me to share this with you today. Remember, the time is always now. Thank you. We're going to move into meditation. I invite you to join me this time of meditation. Relax your minds, relax your bodies. Just be here now. Find a comfortable position in your chair and plant your feet firmly on the ground. And when you're ready, we'll start by concentrating on our breathing. First, with a nice exhale, just and I invite you to take a nice deep breath in, filling the lungs with air, and release. Once again, take a nice deep breath in, filling the lungs with air, and release. One last time, take a nice deep breath in, filling the lungs with air, and release it with a sigh. Ooh. Doesn't that feel good? Now just allow your breath to take on a natural pattern and recognize you don't have to think about breathing. The presence of all that is breathing through you. And as we move into meditation, think about a simple phrase. I trust the intuition that lives inside of me to take my life to a new level. I trust that I am inside of me to take my life to a new level. I trust the presence of all that is, that lives inside of me, to take my life to a new level. It is our choice every single day to breathe that in, to know that truth. The question is, do you choose that today? Do you choose that today? Trust the presence that lives inside of you. Breathe that truth in. Breathe that knowing in. Breathe that understanding in. I trust the intuition inside of me to take my life to a new level. Feel that truth in your hearts, in your mind, in your body. As we move into a silence today, if the mind starts to wander, simply bring it back to this place, this space, with that truth, with that trusting, with that understanding. I trust the intuition that lives inside of me to take my life to a new level as we move into the silence. As we bring our minds back to this space, bring our consciousness back to this place, we say thank you. Thank you, universe. Thank you, all that is, for this opportunity to share in this vibration, this opportunity to connect with that intuition, that presence that I am that lives inside of us. We hold those thoughts and those understandings close to us. We keep our leaders in our minds and in our thoughts, that they are making the best decisions to bring us all together, to unite us. And we know that we want to see that unity. It starts with each and every one of us right here, right now. And we are grateful to have that opportunity. In the name and in the nature of all that is, and so it is. Amen. And I think the kids are coming in. I spoke too soon.
But I don't know about you, but I just want to say, what a talk. It was wonderful. Really enjoyed it a lot. I mean, what I love is how it can be applied to all of us. It was so, in so many ways, it can make our lives better. That's what I love about Unity anyway, because it's so practical and can improve your life on a daily basis, but you showed it. So thank you so much. It was wonderful. So now will the ushers please come forward? So at this time, we embrace the principle of giving as a spiritual practice. We will bless our gifts knowing that as we give, our blessings are multiplied. So please place your gift over your heart and repeat after me. Divine love, expressed in me, blesses and multiplies. All that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you.
I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got love like the ocean, I've got love like the ocean, I've got love like the ocean in my soul. I've got love like the ocean, I've got love like the ocean, I've got love like the ocean in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. There you go. I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. You ready for all three? I've got peace, love, joy like a river. I've got peace, love, joy like a river. I've got peace, love, joy like a river in my soul. In my soul, I've got peace, love, joy like a river. I've got peace, love, joy like a river. I've got peace, love, joy like a river in my
time for the kids. So hopefully they're waiting for us. Usually we're so blessed with so many children. I hear many Unity churches don't have a lot of kids, but we're blessed. And here they come.
I can see clearly now.
Okay, Miss Gwen, how was it?
It was wonderful. It's Girls' Day.
Hey.
Nothing against the boys. I didn't mean that. Sometimes God answers prayers. And last night I went in to make our art project after I've mowed all day, and my printer ran out of ink, and I thought, oh no, now what I'm going to do? So I came up with a new idea, and then God just sent me 2 kids. And we had a great time. We were talking about order. This is our last Sunday to talk about that. And we talked about what they're going to, good. We talked about what they're going to be when they grow up. Aurora, can you tell them what you want to be? And how about, and this is Brooke. We have a new friend today. And Brooke, you want to tell them what you want to be? She's going to be a mermaid. And we talked about Weeki Wachee Springs. You can really grow up to be a mermaid these days. But we talked about the order that we have to put our lives in to become those things. Aurora's got a lot of college ahead of her, right? And we talked about how God has a plan for us. Sometimes we know what it is, and sometimes we just happen to be open. I never thought I'd be a teacher until I went to college, and I went, that looks interesting. I think I'll take some classes. And here I am. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to bless our children. So please repeat after me. You are perfect just as you are. The divine, beautiful, magnificent outpouring of Source. All that you desire is already yours because you and God are one. And then we always say, we love you, we really, really love you. So now this is one of my favorite times when we form a circle because we can see everybody. Usually I'm up front and I don't know who's back there, but when we see the circle, you can see everyone. We're going to sing the peace song and then speak the prayer for protection.
You guys ready? We'll go around one more time. Here we go. Well, maybe one more time. Here we go. Here we go. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that is meant to be with God. Peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. In every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. Take each moment, live each moment in peace. Love me, every peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Surrounds us.